One of the paintings that I looked at more than any was a work by Dirk Bouts. This was painted in the early 1450s. I just fell in love with this painting. It's so austere and Zen-like. Of course, this is one of the most special moments that's ever been represented. And that is the moment when the angel Gabriel comes to Mary to tell her that she's pregnant. But what it really is about the times when we know something in the place before words and before language. Because this kind of conversation that's going on here is not the conversation we're having now. This is a conversation on a different dimension. I mean, the way that a woman inside knows that she's pregnant, it's an inner knowledge in a way that isn't about verbalization. And that's the magic of all of the Annunciation scenes. There's kind of quiet stillness of that moment when there's a being who is here represented as a person, but obviously in reality this is a voice speaking to you, you know, from some deep, deep place. Well, this is another one I used to look at a lot, The Dream of Pope Sergius. What I love about this was this simultaneity of the spaces where you see inside the interior. I mean, this is a bedroom, right? So this is completely, you know, impossible that they would have this open wall here. It's there so we can see in to this special moment of the dream. And then here he is again out here. He's simultaneously existing with himself in two places at once in the landscape, yet this is not a separate panel or image. So you have this idea which we've completely lost today in the age of cameras and the logic of, you know, imagery based on optics and how the eye sees the world, is we've lost this idea that someone could be in two places at once.
Yeah. It's put together in a kind of cranky way that's perfectly, you know, suited to the storytelling purpose. So you get a kind of zigzag through the space, which isn't very likely to happen in real life.
Right.
But happens in a space that's shaped to make it happen.